Good morning, all. This is a picture of the church at 57 Vineyard Avenue. This is the project that I'm proposing to do, which is to redo that roof, get rid of the shrubs that are sticking on the outside, and time permitting and money permitting, scrape and paint those shutters. There's a sign in the middle, says the church, First Methodist Episcopal Church, erected in 1869 AD. Take note of that window right there, because the tour I'm going to take you on, that will be a major part of it. So we have the front door, that window, the shutters, and then the clock are all separate sections. So from the sill of this door to that peak is 81 feet. There's an additional 30 feet to get to the outer edge of the church. And by the time you go down over this edge, you're closer to 90 feet from the ground, hence needing a 125-foot lift. Okay, we're going in the front door. I'll shut that. Okay, I'm going to start you from the sanctuary, and we're going to take a trip up the bell tower. So we would be going, we're going to go up to this balcony first. So that's the door we just came through. Now, we first go up to the landing of the balcony. Through here, these doors. Now we are upstairs in the sanctuary, which they are prepping, it looks like, for a yard sale. Flea market. Okay, we're across the balcony, up another set of steps, like a little paint work going on here, up a tiny set of steps. Now on the top of this other set of steps is that window that I mentioned a few minutes ago that was directly over the front door. A bunch of steps there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. That doorway goes through to the top of the sanctuary. So there's the window we just climbed up through. Here's the next rise of ladders. Which continues up that set of ladders. So now we're behind the shutters that I spoke about painting. And we all wonder whether there's really a bell in the bell tower. So as you can see, there is. These are the shutters. We thought originally maybe they were removable, but they're cemented in. Some kind of Christmas lights were put up, and a lot of the wires were pulled away to get in there. Okay, now, sorry I'm a little winded. Next set of steps. So we went from the glass window to the shutters, and now we are up behind the clock itself. I'm going to use my other flashlight to show you up here. Those are hatches on each corner of that roof so that you can go out onto the roof. The clock is run by a single system in the center with drive shafts that bring us to each corner. There's also a hatch up there, which I assume is to adjust the hands. And then that is the peak of the roof. Inside this room is where the clock mechanism is. There's a good chance that that had a rope that wrapped around it with that crank. And as that pulled down with a weight, basically like a grandfather clock, that rope would keep the clock wound. I could be wrong, but that's my assumption. As you can see, these are the shafts that we were looking at that goes out, and they're all run by this center mechanism down into this here. Oh, Texaco motor oil. So that's this room, which is inside the tower. So we have some cleanup to do during the project. This is one of the copper lids. This, next, is one of those, let me back up, one of those openings in the roof way up top. And some of the leaking is caused by, this was not sealed properly, but this is a built-in gutter. They call them Yankee gutters on a standard house roof. And then the valleys. You can see the shingles are falling off. And there's a lot of birds up there. These gutters are clogged, but they are supposed to lead down to the roof. And then this is just a view of the middle school and elementary school park area. And then up there is the fascias that I would like to get redone. So there we are. There is work in the future to have to redo or reinforce some of this wood that has rotted. But the first thing to do is stop the leaking. Alrighty, thanks in advance to all of you that has supported this project.